They take up fairly compact spaces. Here the resorts sprawl more with the lush grounds. At the RIU Playacar, you have these little creatures called agouti, which kind of look like if you combined a capybara and a squirrel, that's what you get, wandering around peacefully foraging in the morning, which is kind of cool. There's also coatis. I haven't seen one yet, but there's a sign up at the Rio saying please don't feed the coatis, because I guess they become a nuisance if you do. But anyway, it just adds to kind of the tropical escape paradise feel of Playa del Carmen, which is something you really don't get in Cancun. Now, like Cancun, you know, and I'm talking specifically about downtown Playa del Carmen, there's a heavy North Americanization, if you will. Like when we were walking to the ferry dock in Playa del Carmen, what did we pass? Old Navy, Tommy Hilfiger, you know, all the typical American mall brands. But that's kind of everywhere now. But there was also something kind of almost like vaguely European about the streets in downtown Playa del Carmen, which you definitely don't feel in Cancun. Anyway, I believe this is the Wyndham Viva Azteca, I think, just judging by the shape of the buildings. All right, I'm gonna walk on the beach. There seems to be a little more seaweed down here. And this is another thing I like about Playa del Carmen. You can actually walk the length of the beach here, whereas in Cancun, like each hotel section of the beach seems to be, at least in the north part of the hotel zone where I stayed last time at the Rio Caribe, each hotel section of the beach seems to be cut off by rocks or some other kind of barrier from the other. Whereas Playacar, you can just walk. I think you can pretty much walk all the way down to downtown Playa del Carmen, which again is where the ferry was taking off from. And I'm gonna guess that from the RIU Playacar, that would be about a 25-minute walk, but sand slows you down, so probably a little longer actually. Now, when you come up this way, there seems to be more seaweed. And that's the other thing about the seaweed. There's no, like, sometimes a portion of the beach will be fine. And then, look here, there's much more of it in the water. You know, it all depends on which way the wind is blowing it, I guess. But again, this is, you know, this is early March. So this is earlier than you'd expect this much sargassum. So I don't know what that means for the summer season, when typically you get most of the sargassum. But, you know, obviously that's not stopping people from enjoying their day on the beach. And what else can I talk about? Sorry, I'm like kind of, again, it's the 3 drinks. My train of thought is not on the tracks today. I'll do another video when we go to downtown Playa del Carmen tonight, because I didn't spend enough time there yesterday to actually say anything knowledgeable about it. But Cozumel, fantastic. The ferry ride over, about 40 minutes. You can either take the Ultramar or the Windstar, and I think they take like an equal number of crossings over, and they seem to operate on opposite hours, so if you miss one, you can just go over to the other. They're about the same cost. The round trip from Playa del Carmen to Cozumel was 500 pesos, which is about roughly $25. And then once you get there, if you're gonna go snorkeling, there's a number of beach clubs. We went to Chankanaab, which is a national park actually. Admission was $26. It included like access to the chairs and the beaches and blah blah blah. It was $15 to rent the snorkeling gear, which was super reasonable, and that came with a free use of a locker. the shower facilities and everything, that's included with the admission price. The snorkeling at Chankanaab was pretty good. Like I took the GoPro into the water in Big Grill, Jamaica, and saw nothing. But like in Chankanaab, there were a bunch of kind of technicolor fish coming really close to you. Some of them like examining the camera almost, and that was super cool. But in Cozumel itself, we didn't spend a whole lot of time in like San Miguel de Cozumel, which is the main city. But it seemed pretty interesting. If you've been to Isla Mujeres, it had a little bit of that feel, but on a much like bigger scale. So when I come back, I'd definitely like to spend some more time on Cozumel and, you know, get better at snorkeling. And also, when you're in Playa, which is kind of the heart of the Mayan Riviera, it's, you know, between Cancun and Tulum. It's an easy day trip to go to Chichen Itza or see some of the other ruins, or if you wanted to go swimming in a cenote, there's plenty of them around here. There's also like a nature park. I can't think of the name of it. Sian something. There's a zoo. I mean, there's a bunch to do in the area. So if, you know, you have one of these days where the sargassum is piled up high on the beach, there's other things you can do. Also, on a kind of cool but a little bit scary note, I guess in the suburbs of Playa del Carmen, some of the suburban neighborhoods, jaguars are occasionally spotted wandering around looking for like domestic cats and dogs to snack on. So, you know, as long as they stay away from the beach, that's cool. But anyway, I don't want to continue on much longer with this video because A, I'm out of things to talk about. B, I'm a little bit tipsy. And C, I need to go to downtown Playa del Carmen to bring you more facts. But I hope you enjoyed this little bitty video about the RIU Playacar and Playa del Carmen. You know, we go home tomorrow to cold Michigan. Well, actually, it's not that. It honestly hasn't been that much of a winter in Michigan. But tomorrow, apparently, the weather's going to suck. Figures on our fly home day. But I'm really looking forward to getting back here and doing more, staying longer. And I think pretty much it's going to be again at the RIU Playacar. I really love this place. I really love Playa del Carmen. In fact, I don't even think I'll go back to Cancun. Come here from now on. But anyway, adios amigos. Talk to you soon.